whole Humboldt Bay Trail is like a 14 to 15 mile approximately. Out of that, 4.5 miles is in city of Arcata, approximately 6.5 miles in city of Eureka, and remainder 4.1 or 4.2 miles is in the Humboldt County. So this Humboldt Bay Trail in future, when it's completed, it will be part of a California Coastal Trail.
So the Humboldt Bay Trail is a proposed shared use path that connects the two largest cities of Humboldt County. That vision was started over 25 years ago. We're really fortunate that they had bold dreams back then. They didn't know how this would happen. The Bay Trail was too big for any one entity to deliver all at once. And so the City of Eureka, the City of Arcata, and the County of Humboldt are the three local agencies that are advancing this network of trails that will form the Humboldt Bay Trail. We're on the railroad bridge crossing Eureka Slough, and we're right next to the Eureka Waterfront Trail, and we're at the proposed connection point for the rest of the Humboldt Bay Trail.
This section of the California Coastal Trail goes through the Arcata Marsh and Wildlife Sanctuary. It goes by freshwater ponds and saltwater sloughs and out along Humboldt Bay. It's 307 acres of ponds and trails and wetlands. It's one of the crown jewels, we call it, of Humboldt County. There's over 320 species of birds that can be found here year-round. Right now, there's a number of shorebirds here in hundreds of thousands because it's spring and they're in migration. So there's marbled godwits, short-billed dowitcher, long-billed dowitcher, willet, western sandpiper, least sandpiper. There's many different types of ducks and warblers. I could go on.
The trail actually goes under Highway 101, and within this area of Eureka, that's the only undercrossing for 101. So that's really the safest way you can cross 101 is on the Eureka Waterfront Trail, and that connects up to a neighborhood that has some retirement homes and big residential area. And so we're seeing immediate usage by people in their 70s and 80s, people with mobility devices, some people that are able to travel a few hundred yards to be able to get that direct access to Humboldt Bay. Last year we went to the Railroad Authority, and one of the commissioners, who's very much a railroad supporter, he's been hearing these plans and progress over the last few years, and he kind of paused and he said, I really admire the tenacity of the trail supporters. And that was good validation of Humboldt County. We have a lot of passionate trail supporters, people working hard. We feel like we have a mission to deliver this trail, and it'll be a really important segment of the California Coastal Trail. Just about 2 years ago, some local businessmen and citizens spearheaded the creation of a fund, the Humboldt Bay Trail Fund. It really unleashed a lot of community interest in contributing financially, big and small contributions. I think we've had probably over 200 contributors, and we've raised over $200,000. And so that's set aside in a fund that will provide assistance to the local agencies. Trail supporters are driven by something deep inside. Our roads provide a route to get from one place to another. Trails provide something more. They provide that route to travel and be mobile, but they also provide a destination in and of itself. And it's a chance to slow down, to make observations, to propel yourself with your muscles and your willpower, and to feel alive.
I've been in the construction world for I would say 10 to 12 years. Every time you do a construction, you get a complaint. People complain about construction. Hey, I'm impacted here, you're doing this, you're doing that. But on this project, we never received the complaint. When we were on the trail, people were happy, thanking, hey, thank you for doing this. And the contractors were very happy too, because people were thanking contractors while they were working. Some people were bringing them water. I remember one of the contractors told me somebody gave them breakfast or something.
It's a very temperate region, so you could go for a walk out here at 50 degrees any time of year sometimes. It's just so beautiful. We get people coming from all over that's their first comment. It is so beautiful here.
We had a ribbon cutting ceremony. We had I would say 400 people who attended that. And since then we wanted to see how many people are using it, so we have a counter. And there was a day on a Sunday, there were 600 people using the trail. Since January 1st, that was the first day of the counter, and between March, we had 10,000 people using the trail. I cannot wait the day when I tell people, hey, we had 1 million people on the trail. So that'll be the best day.